No, I got hypnotized. So before you little horn dogs think this is some sexual hypno story, I've only done that once, and I'm not sharing that right now. But I did get hypnotized on accident almost. So I'll paint the picture for y'all. Well, anywho, basically what happened was I was on TikTok and I saw this past life regression style-esque video where it kind of like makes you go into a past life regression. Do what you will with that. You don't have to believe it. I just did it for fun. Pretty interesting. Heard it worked. In the title, it said hypnosis. I didn't read the title. So I just watched the video. And it's like I don't know how long it is. It's like 30-ish minutes, but it doesn't feel like that. So anywho, you get talked to this guy. You put on your earbuds. You lay down, whatever position you really want, and you get hypnotized. Right when he snaps his fingers to see the start of my life, I literally was like, he had full control. Right when he snapped, I was imagining this whole picture in my head. So it's not, I shouldn't have said start of your life. It's not the start of your life. It's, you see the point in your life where you have the biggest realization, the best moment of your life, and then you see your death. Sorry, I got that wrong. So I see the middle. I see the point of regret in my life, the biggest realization. And I was standing in an office from the 90s, all 90s computers, 80s, probably 80s. And you get like a weird sense of like, you can feel the emotions. He told you it can either be a movie where you spectate from the ceiling and you watch it all happening, or a first person point of view where everything's frozen and you look around. Everything was frozen and I could look around. So I'm looking at my shoes, I'm looking at the computers, and I just feel dread. I felt the emotions I'd been chasing my whole life for money, and I got it, and I wasn't happy, and I missed my kids' childhoods. I missed a lot of fun moments to chase money, and at that moment, I realized I fucked up. It was really weird. So I go through these emotions, like, all right, let's see the happiest moment of your life. Snaps his fingers, boom. I'm getting married to my wife. I know. Reef having a wife. You hear it now. Anyways, I'm getting married to my wife. She looks like Pam from The Office, ironically enough. And it was in the moment where we're about to kiss. She was so beautiful, y'all. The sparkle like in her eye. I was looking at her. She was smiling. I can remember it so vividly. And we're just sitting there. I'm about to kiss her. And I just feel overwhelming love. And this is the woman that was meant for me. And I was just so obsessed with her. And I was like, pick the right one. This is her. And in that, and I just looked around. All of our family and people were sitting in like the crowd. And then I was looking at her. It was really pretty. And then he snapped his fingers and he warns us. He's like, all right, we're going to see your death. He's like, before you see this, just so you know, you will not feel any pain. If it's too traumatic, you can open your eyes right away. Nothing is holding you here. You are in control just as much as I am. So feel free to open your eyes whenever. He actually reassures you you're always in control. But when he snaps his fingers, he changes what you're imagining. So snaps his fingers and I'm in my death. My death was I was laying in a hospital bed. My wife was very old standing next to me. And two people, which I assume were my children because they were in their 30s. My kids were standing on the edge, my wife, and I was dying peacefully in a hospital bed. And all I remember is just feeling relief and love. And then he tells me we're going to go. He's like, all right, now we're ready to leave. And in that moment, when I passed away, I rose out of my body and I was in the ceiling of the hospital room looking down. I could see myself laying there. It also, I don't remember, I couldn't really tell who I was. And then my kids and my wife were standing there. And I floated into the ceiling. And then I just basically sat in the space as he talked to me. And then he snapped his fingers and I woke up. And it felt like 5 minutes, but it was like a 30-minute long video. And that's the time I got hypnotized. It was really weird. I wasn't expecting it. It was really interesting. And I didn't know that was possible. So I got hypnotized that time. It's not like what you expected probably, but it's pretty interesting, pretty fun. I don't know if I'd ever do it again. But yeah, that was it.